Good morning, students. Today let me discuss chapter 4, reconstitution of partnership firm, that to retirement of a partner. Till today what I have discussed is reconstitution of a partnership firm, that to admission of a partner. And today let me start reconstitution of a partnership firm, that to retirement of a partner. As far as reconstitution of partnership firm is concerned, you have already gone through what actually it is meant by reconstitution. Reconstitution means any change in the existing partnership agreement between the partners, that is so called as reconstitution of a partnership firm. And today I am discussing retirement of a partner. What is retirement of a partner? Retirement of a partner is nothing but when any of the partners in a partnership firm retire or resigns or relinquish their agreement with the partnership firm. That is so called as retirement of a partner. So here in this literature, the questions may be supposed to be asked. What are the accounting aspects involved in a retirement of a partner? Retirement of a partner. So that I have written on the board. Okay, these things you have already studied in the case of admission of a partner also. So here what the question may be asked? The question may be asked, mention any two aspects involved in a retirement of a partner for 2 marks. What are those? One is revaluation of assets and liabilities. First accounting aspect speaking with respect to the retirement of a partner is revaluation of assets and liabilities. And second thing is the distribution of accumulated profits. And third thing is the treatment of goodwill. And fourth thing is that settlement of amount due to retired partner. And fifth thing will be the adjustment of capital. So these are the accounting aspects which are involved in the case of retirement of a partner, and these accounting aspects you have already studied in case of admission of a partner. Admission of a partner. So as far as the first accounting aspect is concerned, what is that? Revaluation of assets and liabilities. Here you are going to prepare the revaluation account so as to know actual values of assets and liabilities of the partnership firm. That is nothing but a revaluation of assets and liabilities. That is first accounting aspect. And second thing is that distribution of accumulated profits. Distribution of accumulated profits means if any kind of reserve fund which has been created, if any kind of profits so earned in the previous years, those are going to be distributed among the partners. That is nothing but a distribution of accumulated profits. That is second accounting aspect. And third thing is that treatment of goodwill. And speaking with respect to treatment of goodwill, you have already studied 4 situations with respect to the treatment of a goodwill. First thing is that a new partner may bring cash for goodwill, and the same is going to be retained in the books of accounts of the partnership firm. Sometime the cash may be brought by the new partner, that is going to be withdrawn by the old partners in their old profit sharing ratio. And sometimes it is going to be created or raised by the partnership firm, and it is going to be withdrawn by the partners. And sometimes it is going to be raised and created, and it is going to be shown as the one of the important asset in the balance sheet of the partnership firm. So these are the treatment with respect to the goodwill. The same has been studied in case of admission of a partner. the treatment remains the same. And fourth thing is that settlement of the amount due to the retired partner. It means that if any of the existing partners voluntarily resigns as a partner in the partnership firm, if anything has to be paid to them, with respect to that, some sort of settlements of amounts are going to be made to with respect to the retired partner. And last thing is that the adjustment of a capital. And speaking with respect to the partner's capital, some sort of the adjustments are going to be made. That is so called as the adjustment of the capital. So here what I am saying is the literature remains the same, and the same accounting aspects which you have studied in respect of the admission of a partner, the same are going to be seen in respect of a retirement of a partner. So here you have to understand that the question may be probably asked, state any two accounting aspects involved in the retiring partner. Out of these five you have to write any two. So that is about the accounting aspects. So how you have seen new profit sharing ratio in respect of admission of a partner. So here in the respect of the retirement of a partner also you will find the meaning of a new profit sharing ratio. What the ratio state? New profit sharing ratio is nothing but a ratio in which the remaining partners will share future profits after retirement of any partner. That is so called as new profit sharing ratio. Say for example, A, B and C. There are three partners in a partnership firm, and C wants to retire from the partnership firm. And how A and B, being the remaining partners, are going to agree to share their future profits after retirement of a partner called as a C. That ratio is so called as new profit sharing ratio in case of retirement of a partner. So this question may be asked for 2 marks in your exams. That is why you have to understand the ratio. And here the equation used so as to calculate the new profit sharing ratio will be old share plus share acquired or share gained. This is how we are going to calculate the new profit sharing ratio in respect of a retirement of a partner. So here in this literature, this kind of basic literature can be seen with respect to the retirement of a partner. So here you may be asked 6 marks questions also. So now I want to solve one problem on new profit sharing ratio in case of a retirement of a partner. The problem is going to be forwarded to you. Please go through the problem. And the problem start like this. M, N and O are partners sharing profits and losses in the ratio of 4:3:2. N retires from the business. His share is gained by M and O as 2/9 and 1/9. Calculate the new profit sharing ratio of M and O. So here what you are supposed to calculate is the new profit sharing ratio. And as we all know that the equation so as to calculate the new profit sharing ratio in case of retirement of a partner is old share plus share gained. Please go through the problem whether the old share has been given. Yes, they have given the old profit sharing ratio, that is so called as 4:3:2. And share gained, please go through the sentence. His share is gained by M and O as 2/9 and 1/9. That has been given in your problem. Now you can calculate the new profit sharing ratio. Equation is NPSR equals to old share plus share gain. Old share plus share gain. So first we have to write the old share of the each of the partners. Old profit sharing ratio is 4:3:2. 4:3:2. 4 plus 3 7. 7 plus 2 9. Total share will be the 9, and they are going to divide 4 by 9, 3 by 9 and 2 by 9. So here if you go through the problem, n partner is going to retire. N partner is going to retire. So here we need to consider only the old share of the M and O. M and O. The old share of partner M is 4 by 9, and likely the old share of partner O is 2 by 9. 2 by 9, and as per our equation we need the old share and we need to consider the share gained. N retires from the business. His share is gained by M and O as 2 by 9 and 1 by 9. Those are nothing but a share gain. Share gained by partner M is 2 by 9 and share gained by partner O is 1 by 9. 1 by 9. The basic data which we require so as to calculate the new share is old share and share gain that we have considered. Now we can add both these so as to calculate the new share of M and new share of O. Therefore, new share of M, new share of M will be share plus share gained. Old share plus share gained. What is the old share of M? Old share of M is 4 by 9 and share gained is 2 by 9. So here denominator are 9 only, that is why we can simply add 6 by 9. And likely new share of O equals to old share plus share gain. Old share will be 2 by 9. 2 by 9 plus share gained by O partner is 1 by 9. 1 by 9. So therefore here also the denominator are 9 only, that is why 3 by 9. Now we got the new share of M and O. Therefore the new share of M and O is 6 by 9 is to 3 by 9. That is 6 is to 3. 6 is to 3, and if we more simplify, that is 2 is to 1. 3 ones are 3, 3 twos are 6. That is the new share of M and O. When N retires, the new share of M and O will be 2 is to 1. This is how we are going to solve the problem on new profit sharing ratio in respect of the retirement of a partner. Okay, thank you.